Well, well, well. Hello, hello, and welcome back, friends, companions, fellow adventurers. Welcome back to the Witcher 3. We're gonna be jumping off just where we left off, and just having some general fun. Okay, wait, it's not booting up. The weird bug. The red launcher is bugged for me for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with it. We didn't start the fire. Gotta be quick. Gotta be start. Start. But that's okay. We can deal with it. Got it. I wonder. I'll have to see if I can set up to skip the red launcher. For some reason, that bugs out for me. I don't know why. Was fine with Cyberpunk, I'm pretty sure. Very, very boring screen. Technically, do the gameplay. There we go. Better. More visible. Okay, should actually be coming on now. Here we go.
Searching for the witch Ciri quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to taken shelter in his hideout.
Okay.
The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had.
We're gonna do the chain of event quests we're doing here.
The Witcher felt that all.
And then... Actually, you know what I wanted to see? Audio settings. Yeah, that's fine. Follow Johnny's footprints.
Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
Okay, let's see if we cannot switch off that fisheye effect, because that's kind of... Yeah, that's better. Oh god. Geralt, man. Fists on the neckers, hell yeah.
Not good.
Oh crap, I just jumped into that one. Whoa. Damn, getting my ass beat here. This is like all over the place here.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside. Johnny? Don't be afraid. You're a bucka? A luton? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not? You know the kids from the clearing well? Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone. This where you live? Cozy Burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors?
Big scary man.
What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Let's do it.
Watch out!
Okay, there we go. Might as well collect the honey though.
Stay close to me.
There's something hooting in the background. I was like, what's that sound?
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
Oh. Oh, it's a reflection. Oh, the floor just disappeared. I think I go this way. I know the mini-map's showing me another way, but I think this looks more feasible.
I like that silver.
Okay. Hybrid oil. Which I do have, nice. I believe harpies are hybrids. Gonna frickin' die here. Na 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 na.
Maybe he meant this bottle.
We can walk down this path. Just take it a different direction than we initially came up in.
Here.
of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proxima a pack of pickled peppers by the pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favorite words! Life without savoring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favors?
Yes.
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean. How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sick their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Oh, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise, downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang, so loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared, out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired, just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's huts, quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me, and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's camping outside. What? Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Careful! Watch out!
Damn it.
Okay, we gotta play this safe, unfortunately. Hang on, bring it on. Oh, it's one more? Oh, it's a droner. Enhanced grape shot, nice.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazing, fire waning pale. Hop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I've a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me. Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all, beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
Nothing quite like some possession.
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
So you're the three crones?
Crones? Where'd you get such an ugly word, young man?
Village witch bitches have been gossiping again. There's no limit to how jealous and petty humans can be. Do we look like crones to you? Go ahead, check. Touch me, white-haired one, where it pleases you most.
Is it my imagination, or is this tapestry made of hair?
Oh, he's got a sensitive touch.
Touch me more, boy. Touch me more.
Where do you get human hair?
Never heard of the cutting? Round here, a young boy turns into a man when they cut his hair for the first time. Our sister weaves tapestries of this cut hair. If the weft is straight, happy's the fate.
What if the weft's crooked?
Then it must be unraveled.
Is this a curse? You trapped in the tapestry?
Oh, he's curious.
We don't fall victim to curses. We cast them.
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast.
Oh, that's how I likes him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts? Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we may be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task.
Okay.
And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
We're becoming an errand boy.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger. Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear. Stone shear. Stone nose. Stone ears.
Okay. You know what I'm thinking also? This playthrough, I will read the books. I've not really done that much on my first one. So, we'll just start with reading the one actually that relates to this, which is the Crone's book somewhere. Ladies of the Wood. The gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this air care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In foul times, when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back the fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to the Crookback Bog. Seek out the lady's shrine, where the trail of trees begins. Set the child off on a trail, and it shall follow the sweet tree track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their demesnes. If you've made the offering as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. Journey to the end of the world. Sirens and harpies. Sirens, the harpies, distant relatives, are winged monsters found in the Skellig archipelago, most frequently on unpopulated isles or in the inaccessible coastal areas of populated ones. According to legend, they are daughters of the mythical winged giant Hrasvelg, who lives on the edge of the world and births gales in the waving of his wings. Hrasvelg's daughters seek out the company of giants and often make their nests near their lairs. These creatures attack boats and ships from the air, tearing sails and rigging to shreds and rendering the vessels immobile. At times, they will snatch men or cattle from the deck and drop them from great heights to their deaths. They also attack travelers trekking across isolated breaches. Witchers, not quite the devils you thought. A conviction has arisen among both mages and the Hwai Poli that witchers barely rise a hair's breadth above animals, that they are deformed and bloodthirsty mutants that are slaking in thirst. They do not limit themselves to the fluids of monsters. Meanwhile, the research and observations of Virgil of Barnard paints an entirely different picture of the cast. Of course, it is indisputable fact that the mutations witchers undergo influence their temperament, immune system, strength, and endurance, yet one cannot consider them unthinking beings forged only for killing as a result. In fact, witches cultivate a unique culture, a specialized body of knowledge, an effective training system, and even a code of honor. They know an incredible amount about the effects of ingesting various organic and inorganic substances, and also a small amount, but nevertheless something about the fundamentals of magic, by which I mean the simple spells they call signs. On the surface, the witchers appear to be homogeneous social entity, but in truth, their fighting styles, training regimens, and their worldviews differ slightly depending upon the school to which they adhere. The best known witcher schools on the continent are the School of the Wolf, the School of the Bear, the School of the Griffin, and the School of the Viper, and the School of the Cat. My evening with a vampire. You will no doubt call me a liar, a cheat, and a madman. You will shake your head in a pity and snort in disbelief. But I promise you, I swear, in all the gods, everything you shall read in the pages to follow is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I met a vampire, of which I write years ago, in an inn in Beauclair. He introduced himself as Regis, and said that he was a barber and a medic. Since he looked in every aspect like a mortal man, I might not have even suspected his true nature, had not a fire broken out shortly thereafter in the establishment in which we were residing. This Regis, if that truly was his name, stood completely untouched by the flames, whereas my own clothing quickly caught fire. The vampire carried me out of the burning inn, saving my life from certain death. Then treated my numerous wounds. At first, Regis refused to answer my query as to how he had miraculously survived the furnace. Like temperatures inside the burning inn, without so much as a scratch on his body or hair singed on his beard. Eventually, however, he must have sensed I was a man of the world, even one who would not jump to hasty judgments based on appearance or species. and revealed his identity, along with a great number of highly interesting facts. According to Regis, not all vampires are alike. This vast family contains both mindless catachans, bladders, and echimaras, who in form resemble overgrown bats far more than humans, as well as Alps and Bruxa, who look remarkably like comely maids. In addition to these, there are even more powerful, higher vampires, to which genus belong my unexpected acquaintance. Not even a witcher can discern a high vampire from a mortal man. Contrary to popular belief, they cannot be killed by pounding aspen stakes into their chests, nor by cutting off their heads, nor, as I can vouch for based on their personal experience, by fire. They do not fear running water, garlic, or the symbols of any creed. There might be some consolation to learn that vampire's bite does not turn a human into one of their number, and they do not in any way need our blood in order to survive. To them, it is merely a delicacy in which they indulge in from time to time, like men do with fine wine. Regis asks me to keep his tale to myself, but now, as I lay on my deathbed, I feel that I must share the secret knowledge, even if it means breaking my word to this most noble individual. Okay, so it was written long ago. Fair enough. Okay, we got quite a lot of journal entries there.
Giddy up.
Okay, lots of abandoned buildings here. Uh-oh.
Regret your mum ever squirted you out. Right, me lovers, to work! Instead of flapping your gob, fight! Conjure it! Bastards, conjure it! We'll flail your skin off. God!
Can we dodge this one? Oh shoot, got distracted there for a moment. Okay, I should realistically try to set up a barrier here. Does that affect them? Doesn't affect them, okay. Why am I doing so little damage all of a sudden? Oh wait. That's a shirt right here.
Don't let him catch his track! Instead of flapping your gob, fight! Ah, you!
Okay, it does affect them. Not happy with that one, are you? Nice. Okay. Not gonna lie, the golden aureole, especially in the swamps, super useful. I don't think I used it like once in my initial playthrough.
Whoa!
Here's a goose.
Greetings. Nice village.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied, all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeared to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now is a wonder. A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
When did all this start?
3 year back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Women folk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the lady's help.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folks stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Okay.
Light crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Contract monster from the swamp. Anyone who knows how to read this and read it carefully so that it's known far and wide, or at least throughout the whole village. Out in the bog, by where we dig peat, there's a beast what feeds on men and sprouts out deadly mist all around itself. If you're good with a sword and looking for a coin, know that I'll pay and pay well for that beast's head. And to everyone else, stay out of that accursed bog if you value your lives. Don't say I didn't warn you. Less love.
I seen that dream again. We was running through the woods, following a whisper that led me to the old tree on the hillock.
I know the whispers. I know the hillock. Horrible evil sleeps inside it. Told you already. Go see the pillar. He'll chant you some prayers.
And beg the gods the voice don't lead ye in the woods in your dream again.
Milk, freshly curdled milk. Eggs straight from the coop, nary a trace of shit on them.
Show me
Selling
what
it,
you
mate. Selling it. Nothing really. Can probably sell one pair of the assassin's gloves. These are the Viper swords, right? Yeah. I'm thinking I should sell the duplicate books we have. Well, we have quite a lot. Okay, I think that's okay.
Don't know that I'm gonna buy anything, but I sure wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Okay, what we got? Yeah, I think my loadout, so to say, is fine. Okay. Black Ryla. Okay, I guess I want to reroll the... I don't know, even the Reavers or the Blue Stripe Commando? Okay. Oh, beautiful. What's his special ability? Passive. Units only use half the strength and the hostile environment effects. It's actually pretty good. When that unit is removed from battlefield, it's reborn into something else. Nice. Fair enough. Happy of having just a round where I'm wasting his things. Hmm. Okay. Ah, crap, that's a wrong play. Okay, wait. That's really the wrong play. Oh well. I'm happy losing this one. Again, we can try weakening him. If we throw out... I guess Trebuchet? Okay, so that's another turn wasted for him. Okay, we waste a few more. I don't know what is the last cards he could have. I guess we're doing it. Whoa, yeah, good, we're doing this. You know what? Let's waste his last card as well. Yep. Good, we're doing this. And he's automatically passing. Now we're gonna take the lose. He's gonna leave one. And we win. What do we get? We got Iris's Companions. Okay. Spawn this way.
Where are you headed with that spade? To the swamp. I'll dig up some peat. Where else would I go? You know her. Run, Roach.
Okay, a little bit of an adventure here. Just nicely through the swamp. You know what? Why not? Yeah, that's a lot of them. Okay. Okay, that was a little tight. What's my maximum health now, by the way? My max health currently is 5. Okay, it's like basically 1,000 more. Okay. It's not bad. So this is level 12, this is level 16, so 15 here, 18, 30 and 28. Okay, 30, basically we have all the slots unlocked. I think next though we're gonna go for more alchemy. Yeah. I'm gonna go for this. Every potion basically heals us. Oh, and we're gonna do this as well. We need 6 more points. Nice. Increases vitality by 106. Okay. No, we're doing those two. Okay. Probably this first. And then we're gonna boost our health. That's gonna be a huge increase to health though. It's kinda cool. 50, 50, 50. Fair enough.
Hey-ya!
Ruined tower.
Go, go.
Something up there. Lots of stuff. Oh, it's probably wolves.
Let's go.
Really don't want to be dealing with a pack of wolves. Yeah, that's definitely wolves.
Whoa there, Roach.
Okay.
Fang bites.
Be gone. Come no closer. I know whence you come.
Okay, I think...
The powers that protect me, they sense whence you come.
Something running up there as well. Okay, what I'm thinking here though is gonna wrap up here for now. And Yeah, next time I'm just gonna read all the books and then we continue. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do some reading now. Let's do some reading now and then we wrap up. I believe we read the top ones. Sort. Wait. Yeah, it's kind of sorted. Interrogation report. We read this one. That's when they were interviewing the School of the Viper Witcher. Yellow Diary. Happened. Volker signed a petition of our grievances against the Lord to Court of Azima. Listen to all the harm he's done us, how he killed Johan for not taking off his cap quick enough, how he trampled our fields when drunk and near thought of repayment, how he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now we've finally got what we begged Meditella for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own at last. We can live as free men. Oh, okay, wait, we read this. This is from White Orchard. When they set up the new village, they say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal, I beg, to return to the village. They say he's calmed since the son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slies. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I have no intention to move one inch from here. Yeah. Unfinished book. This one we read. Ladies of the Wood we just read. Gnomish prankings. Scrap from the greasing to the dog's ear. Soak in a cotton twine. Place in the new lamp of greenish hue and set aside lamp betwixt an eager crowd. Forsooth shall they swear to the dog's head they behold, and this shall be no sorcery but good betidings. For the Prince of Elemander's nuptials, a paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass behind himself with a pie. When a guest partook of the princely banquet, Annan jumped out of the becerated gnome, giving a terrible fright all at first, and causing much merriment once the jest was figured. A cynocephalus, or a dog head in a tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zangwaba dwells, has the corpus of a man, but the head of a dog. The Prince of Elander did receive such a specimen from those lands, those far off lands. The cynocephalus lets stream its urine with the tolling of every hour, both day and night, and this is why the Neguberans engrave its likeness on the timepiece and compass. Okay, what shall become of Temeria? Temeria, a land where milk and honey once flowed. In what did she wrong the gods that they should treat her so cruelly? The peril of the north, to some, she proved a galloping range for Nilfgaardian's cavalry. To others, as a country, it had survived 2 previous wars against the Empire. It was here that the war's bloodiest battles were fought. It was in Temeria where the most bestial deeds were wrought. It was Temerian civilians who bore the full brunt of those war's horrors. And bear them we did, bravely and steadfastly, until the demise of our great protector, King Foltest. Then Providence took its fickle face from Temeria, murdered most treacherously. Foltest failed to leave Temeria a worthy successor. And so all manner of cur soon fell upon her, tearing her apart like so much carrion. She had no more allies then. None remembered that we had once been in armor protecting in the north from the designs of the mad dancer, he who had the gravestones of his foes pounded into the ballroom floor. A free and independent Temeria is no more. A dark-faced sun looms over her every rampart. Yet we Temerians live on, and always will, as long as folk believe. The usurper who took our beloved capital, Vizima, to treat as his property will forever peer over his shoulder in fear. For in the shadows lurks not one dagger, but the power of a nation's of daggers waiting to deal justice's blow. The Wild Hand. From farmers and herdsmen, milkmaids and midwives, all the common folk of the continent whispers, sharing tales of the wraithly procession, pounding across the sky, the Wild Hand they call it. Winds and gales, storms and blizzards, arise when it is sighted, and all grows cold, though the sun shone bright moments before. Some remember only the cold from the shock of the encounter, and claim the riders come across in winter. But nay, that is not so. The hunt brings its own ice. Death and war gallop in its wake, or so the superstition goes, yet evil enough is the hunt itself. It takes folk captive, young, youth, most often, in the prime of the wilding years, with 10 to 20 summers behind them. The hunt rushes in and they disappear, only to return long years after with no memory of what passed in the time between. I'm gonna view more, maybe some other time. She who knows. Folks say there were four at first. The mother, she who knows, the lady of the wood, came here from a faraway land, and since she suffered terribly from loneliness, she made 3 daughters out of dirt and water. A long time ago, the mother was the sole ruler of all of Velen. Her daughters brought her the people's requests and served as a voice. Each spring, sacrifices of grain, animals, and men were made to the Lady of the Wood on her special night. Yet, as the years passed, the Lady of the Wood slipped deeper and deeper into madness. Her madness eventually spread out over the land. Men took to abandoning their homes, setting out in the bog, where they became food for the beasts. Before long, Velen was drowning in blood. The daughters saw their land nearing destruction and took it upon themselves to save it. When spring came once more, and with it the night of sacrifices, they killed their mother and buried her in a bog. Her blood watered the oak atop Ard Carbon, and from then on she grew wholesome and hearty fruit for the people. As the lady's immortal soul, it refused to leave its beloved land, and so the sisters imprisoned it. To this day it lies trapped beneath the Whispering Hillock, where it thrashes about in powerless rage. Wow, this is a link to the quest that we're doing right now, I think. Evening with Vampire we read. This we read. Journey to the End of the World we haven't read. We did. That's about the harpies. This we read. Introduction to Applied Magic. Magic is a science of harnessing. We read this one. Okay, I'm basically gonna wrap up here. We'll have a look for some of the other books next time. Okay, thank you for joining me. Hopefully you had a good time. I sure did. And now in the meantime, take care of yourselves, those around you, and Toby is out. Bye for now.